The city of Vancouver has cleared out a homeless camp that neighbors say had taken over portions of a city park. Now, this came about after some neighbors had gone to the city to see what could be done to make this area safer. Our Fox 12's Drew Reeves joins us now live in Vancouver with the details.
Yeah, neighbors say this parking lot behind me was filled who were living here, and many people in the area were starting to feel unsafe. There is now a sign on the gate at the entrance here that says that no overnight camping is allowed. But now many are wondering where the people who lived here are going to go next. The work began at 8 this morning, clearing out what was left in this parking lot at Leverage Park.
The parking lot was getting so full I almost couldn't park in there.
Neighbors who live nearby say at first they didn't have an issue with the people living here.
People camp everywhere along this area. It hasn't been a big issue, but around June it exploded, and we started noticing a lot of different behaviors in our neighborhood.
Antonio Buckley says he and his neighbors started finding things like needles around their homes.
I had a neighbor that was she came down here and looked it out, checked it out, but she said, I don't feel safe.
So Buckley and his neighbors decided to take their concerns to the city.
We figured, hey, we know that they need a place to go, and if they're going to stay here, can we do something about it? Can we regulate it? If not, what's the next possibility?
Now, 4 weeks later, the camp is gone. David Williams is homeless and came by this camp to pick up some things for an elderly friend who was living here.
My thought is, where are they all going to go? Because their homelessness didn't just end. It just ended here.
And Buckley says he wonders the same thing. He says he hopes the city has a plan for the folks who were here.
You do feel sorry for those people because now that population is going to be pushed somewhere else, and that neighborhood is going to complain about it, and that's not necessarily a solution, in my opinion.
And the city of Vancouver says it spent the last 2 weeks doing outreach for the folks who lived here and encouraged them to move voluntarily. It says many of them have moved to safe sites or have been connected to resources. Now, the gate is open right now, but the city of Vancouver says that over the next several days it is going to be locked while they disinfect and clean up the site here. Reporting live in Vancouver, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.